so fun.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to another exciting lesson. Let's not waste another second and jump right into a listening warm-up. Listen to these words. What vowel sound do you hear? Moon, room, food, blue, new. That's right. You hear the long U vowel sound. The long U vowel sound makes this sound, oo. Now you try and say oo. You did it! Fantastic work! Now you have already learned 2 ways to read and spell the sound oo. You know that we can spell oo with U, and you know we can spell oo with U magic E. Well, today we are going to learn 2 new ways to spell the sound oo. The first new way we can spell the sound oo is with O. And the other new way we can spell the sound oo is with EW. Now you know 4 ways to spell the sound oo. Let's quickly review all the ways we can spell the sound oo. We can spell oo with a U. We can spell oo with U magic E. We can spell oo with O. And we can spell oo with EW. That is a lot of ways to spell the sound oo. Let's learn more about the new ways to spell the sound oo. First, we will practice reading and writing words with the sound oo spelled with O. Listen to me. O says oo. Now you say it. O says oo. Nice work! Now let's write O says oo in lowercase letters. Are you ready? Oo. We can spell the sound oo with O. Now you write oo spelled with O. Great work! Now let's try reading a word with O says oo. Watch me read. Moon. Now you try. That's some great reading. Now let's practice writing words that have an oo spelled with O in lowercase letters. Are you ready? Listen to this sentence. I used my favorite spoon to eat the ice cream. Write the word spoon. Nice spelling, my friends. Spoon. Spoon. SPOON spells spoon. Fantastic work! Now that you know that oo can be spelled with O, let's learn how the sound oo can be spelled with EW. We are going to practice reading and writing words with the sound oo spelled with EW. Listen to me. EW says oo. Now you say it. EW says oo. Nice work. Now let's write EW says oo in lowercase letters. OO. We can spell the sound OO with EW. Now you write it. Fantastic work! Now let's try reading a word with EW says OO. Watch me read. Blue. Blue. Now you try. That's some great reading, my friends. Let's practice writing words that have the sound OO spelled with EW in lowercase letters. Are you ready? Listen to this sentence. Why did my puppy chew on my new boot? Write the word chew. That's some nice spelling. Ooh. Chew. C-H-E-W spells chew. Amazing work, my friends! You really blew through that lesson. Why don't you take everything you learned today and grab a book? Try to find other words that have the OO sound. I will see you at our next lesson. Bye!